Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It's Friday, November 1st, and it is 3:22 in the a.m. I'm going to talk about something. It's a little off topic from my normal morning routine, but when I say what I have to say, it's not off topic because it's based on some spiritual principles. Amen. And to be more specific, it's based on some Christian principles that people have seemed to have forgotten or have a twisted and warped sense about being Christ identified. Now, I know that there are folks gathering who are loudly proclaiming Christianity in a very inappropriate manner. And they have been for quite some time. Amen. I'm going to keep this real and 100. It's time for us, and I'm going to use this phrase, and I know it's going to be a problematic phrase, but for lack of a better choice of words at this moment, it's time for us, true believers, there's a phrase, true believers, to take the kingdom. Because it has been infiltrated. I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because I saw a video as I was posting to my YouTube channel. I saw a video by Rosie Perez, who was talking about the depiction of the people of Puerto Rico. And you heard me say in my very bad Spanish yesterday, mi prima es boricua. I have Puerto Rican family. And when you talk about the people of Puerto Rico, you talk about me. And if you've ever watched any of my videos, you know I'm only going to let you go so far with that. But see, not only were the people of Puerto Rico discussed in a poor light, Jews, blacks, women were also devalued and have consistently been devalued in conversation. I can't tell you how many blocks and deletes, how many unfriendings, and I mean this on a real life level, that I've committed to because of people's failure to see that their politics have tapped into their hidden levels and hidden pockets of racism and bigotry, and gave them opportunity to speak these views freely. See, I'm not mad about what you're talking about. You have every right to talk about what you're talking about. What I'm upset about is you said what you thought of me, all the while you're smiling in my face. And then you were so unaware, because you've been smiling in my face, you've been unaware of what you said, because that is an accepted value for you. Has nothing to do with my political positioning, but every bit to do with who I am as a person. And every bit of how you have gotten so caught up in a societal, I won't say whirlwind, that you've gotten caught in the undertow. and you fail to realize it. That's what I'm upset about. Again, it has nothing to do with my political leaning. What I'm upset about is you're saying what you think of me as a person. And every time you allow someone to refer to Kamala as less than intelligent or lazy, you're buying into a racist trope. When you hear someone say, I'm going to protect women whether they want it or not, you're buying into some kind of misogynistic caveman type. Now, feminist leanings, feminist positioning aside, you have to hear what's really being said. And I made a reference to the movie In the Heat of the Night yesterday. And again, the undercurrent of statements that you hear are, you're less than, and I need, or I get to decide what it is that you need. I want you to hear that. Because in your mind, you have somehow taken ownership of who I am and rendered me less than a person. Now, we had this mindset many years ago when certain people were considered 3/5 a human. But, you also wanted that 3/5 of a human to vote for you. If you haven't voted, I want you to think long and hard about your vote. And stop lying to yourself, calling your racism, your bigotry, you're just flat out prejudice, your misogyny. Stop calling it Christian and stop calling it patriotism. Because what it is you're a racist, you're a bigot, you're anti-Semitic, you're homophobic, and misogynistic. Let's call it the real names. A rose by any other name. And then I'm going to take you to an Outkast song. And the gist of the song is, when you present this flower with bad motives, roses smell like boo-boo.